thank you to PlayWay for the game code. Hi guys, and welcome back to Gunsmith Simulator. I think I really need to tell you where we left off. We pretty much are just getting guns and taking them apart. So we're gonna I guess do the Luger. So yeah, we did a shotgun and we did a handgun last time, so I guess we might as well start with another handgun. Go get it from the rack here. Yes, we want to start it. So I'm assuming with how that goes, you can probably accept multiple jobs, but it looks like you might only have floor space for like one at a time. But you could probably have, because of how big this rack is here, you can probably have like 4 or 5 weapons on hand and then just kind of pick which one you want to start with. Didn't really look or pay attention to, I should say, of what we need to do in this one, which is probably not a good thing on our side. Just kind of excited just to kind of hop on in again, because this is like the therapeutic part, kind of slowly taking everything apart. This was a fun part when I was playing Gas Station Simulator a lot, where you're going into your repair bay and you're changing out the tires, you're taking off all like the lug nuts and stuff. You're only hitting a button, but still it therapeutic in that way. Feels like you're doing something even though you're really not doing it. Oh, these camera angles though. That's kind of like a one thing, as I said in the last one, it would be nice if the camera angle would snap back to like a far camera angle instead of kind of throwing everything wacky. So the super zoom to do a screw or bolt, that'd be nice. So we got 2, so it's a front sight. We got that, now we can take the magazine. Probably the spring or something. Release. Yeah. Okay, so we have the majority of it's in good condition. Alright, we're gonna have to get some new parts here and replace some of the old ones. So it's mostly the trigger. It looks like a lot of what our work is gonna be involving is the trigger. Or at least to get a trigger, I should say, because it didn't look like I had one. So, and then the magazine, firing ram, barrel, mainspring. So we're gonna have a lot of shopping to do on this one. So again, I like the cycle, the repetitive cycle. And this is the part where I fail. We're dealing with a Luger, the magazine bottom, firing ram, almost put firing arm, barrel, Luger part, probably hidden over here, Luger barrel. All right, we got Lex Luger. Trigger bar. Why are there 2? So we need a plunger, definitely. Not really sure why there's 2. I'm sure there's probably reasoning behind it. Maybe they have 2 in store, I don't know. Oh, that's not the one that they want. That's the one they want. So that's actually kind of neat. If you've noticed, like when I selected the first one, did not like it. So it didn't add it to shopping cart. I mean, it did, but it didn't show off the checklist. Wonder if like all my typing is coming across the microphone. Trigger, trigger extender, trigger extender, and a trigger pin. I'm thinking it's under this. Yeah, there we go. All right, so we got everything here. Let's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're gonna have to take off one of those bars. I think it was this one. Yeah, because if we take off the other one, that should go away. And no, it doesn't. Oh, it's not good. I think that's it though. I think that's the one that we needed. That was the second one. And here's funds available for order. 160 or 150 here. All right, now let's hope that we got all the right parts. One store, one box. Really, this is like Amazon same day shipping here. All right, so the mainspring's done. All right, we're gonna replace the firing ram. That's done. And broken magazine we're replacing. All right, the barrel. A trigger bar. Another. Trigger pin. Trigger. Trigger. And I think we get the rag now. No? Yeah. It's rag time. Might have to zoom into these. They're little tiny bits. Yeah, so like I was saying in the last video, I think really the only issue that I'm having currently with this game, I mean minus the... Alright, I'm not sure why it has me leave, which would be nice if I could just continue. Is probably the camera would be something that I hope they can give you options with, of like once we'll get a bolt here, it'll do like a super zoom into that, but then it would be nice if it zoomed out. Like right here, perfect timing. Do this, it'd be great if it zoomed out. Instead, we have to manually zoom back out, which is, it's fine. You get used to the game, you get used to all the controls and how it does everything. But it would be nice if you can, if it went back to the angle that you're in. Because now, and it does like a weird pivot after. I'm not sure if it's trying to direct you to the next spot, but it kind of puts you in a wonky camera angle. Right here, kind of does like a fixed camera after. Now we're like magnificently zoomed in. All right, good here. Put together pretty easy. I'd say this Luger is actually probably easier to build than the other ones. Yeah, that was pretty fast. Didn't take long at all for that one together. Alright, let's send back to the client. But yeah, the other issue and the reason why we're probably avoiding it right now is there seems to be, not sure if it's a memory leak, but this gets really taxing when you leave your shop. Alright, sending back. Amazing job. Thank you, Grandpa. I feel like we've already been there. I feel like that was before. Okay, here's another one. So this is interesting. We gotta paint it. Awesome. This is kind of like what we were looking for. And I'm not sure why Grandpa is a freaking AK, but I don't question things, right? A little extreme. Grandpa is a gun aficionado. Pretty hardcore to just kind of have in your closet. But, I mean, you did have a gun shop, so. But yeah, there's, seems to be, I'm looking at my stuff when I play games. And seems to be like a paging issue with the virtual memory. That this game uses up a lot. Like more than what Grand Theft Auto 5 does, more than what Ratchet and Clank does, more than Hogwarts Legacy. And not sure why. My only guess is that there's some sort of memory leak. And it shouldn't be like that. Because the game should be a little relaxing. You should be able to kind of go to and fro from the shooting range back to the shop, but watching the virtual memory on my computer just basically get swallowed whole makes me kind of not want to go to the shooting range every time. Like, we might go at the end, but not gonna do every gun unless it's a really interesting gun that I might want to do, like this. Might want to take the shooting range. We might even do the course. I don't think I've done the course. That actually would be very interesting with this gun. But I don't know I don't know if it's gonna crash on me or not. That's kind of the worrisome part. So being that it's early access, can't really knock it too much for that. You're kind of expecting things like that. Probably not hoping for it, but I mean, again, early access. You're helping fund the project to kind of put it to fruition. It's not 1.0 yet. It'd be a little more agitating if it was, but it's not, so hopefully they can get that ironed out. And it won't be an issue for people later on. Because it is a pretty fun, relaxing game. If you like simulators, not even if you're a gun person, if you just kind of like the same feeling like you get from gas station simulator, car mechanic simulator, or like bus simulator, and kind of doing all like the maintenance work and stuff and garage things, and like this is it. Not anything super intense, very therapeutic, very relaxing. It's almost like ASMR in a way. Up the audio, hearing all the little clicks every time, little satisfying click, screw, bolt going in and out. And you kind of lose a lot of that when I'm talking over it, but. And I don't remember if there's a demo for this. There might be. They'll hold me to that. I don't remember if there is. Could be like a prologue. A lot of games like to do a prologue. All right, where are these parts at? Sometimes it'll be like a hidden screw somewhere there. We'll go through one through, and if we don't see it, here it is, the butt. Right on the butt. Makes sense because we haven't really done a whole lot back here. Oh, 3D interface. We got rid of, what was that, a spring or something that we released? Alright, these last ones might be a little more difficult. Probably. The plate. Is the plate on the other side? Here we go. Always forget the front sight. I think even gun people might have difficulty with this part, because when everything gets spread out in the air like this, it's like, what was where? Like, you kind of get an idea as to where things are, but it's funny doing a butt piece. It's very difficult. You have to change your perspective a lot to kind of get an idea as to what you're doing. All right, so there's a lot of good parts, so we're just kind of cleaning it with a sandblaster, which is great. So we got the muzzle brake, the cleaning rod, and the stock clip. So let's leave here. Let's go to the other room. Do we? Go here. And blaster machine. A new machine we get to use. Alright, we got all three. Power, light, dust collector. Got one in. Alright, that's done. Again, therapeutic. Therapeutic. So you have to wait till it's yellow. Once you're yellow, you're actually on the part that you want. Again, because you're so far away, it's a little more intricate on here. But once you get the hang of it, it's actually really satisfying. Alright, leave the table. Metalworking. Plastic surface with beads, removes dust, dirt, and grime. Put that in the shower. Oh, let's go over here. He left too soon. Now we're getting all fancy in the rooms we haven't been before. Alright. Yes. Place gas. Oh, no, we gotta go all the way to the front. Again, fast though. It's that Amazon Prime. Oh, let's not trip and explode here. All right, we got bubbles. We got bubbles. Where's our gloves? We are good. All right, get all three. How intuitive is this? Is it doing it? Oh, there we go. That makes sense. Then once it comes out, and put in hot water. Awesome. Now do we have to turn off the gas? Good protection from rust. We turn them off. Nope, didn't say anything. Alright, we got our gear there. Open the door because we can't go through it. Alright, so we just removed oxidation on it. Oil rag. Let's shine these boys. And I think we're good there. This is a busy boy. A lot of tiny bits. Bring in there. Work on the, of course, right when you're gonna focus on something else. Probably beneficial to kind of work with a lot of things in your sight range before having to reposition the camera, because it'll probably move you around a lot. That's probably the disorienting part of it, is adjusting to the camera controls. Not too crazy. Once you kind of get used to it, it's like everything else, it gets second nature. I am just not a fan of the super zoom. Like that time, I'm not sure why it didn't do it. It'd be great if it didn't do that every time, but alas. Get the butt going here. Pin through. Screws in. So, do we have anything down here? And of course, you got a pin. Put the spring in. Pin through. That's in there. Cat's in the cradle. Yeah, it's just pretty much just satisfying therapy of being able to kind of build this in a video game way. Fun though. Like I imagine gun people are probably hyper detailed and want a specific gun. Me not being that level of gun guy. Basically having fun with just kind of clicking around, getting familiarized with having to disassemble and assemble weapons. And I feel like it's more educational and it's fun. Not hypercritical with the type of guns. I mean, they are older guns, but it is what it is. Gotta start somewhere, right? Rod in, that in, and I think we're pretty much done here. Let's do some paint. Wonder if we have an option. Paint whatever we want on it. Alright, choose tools from this toolbar. Already created. Yeah, I think we'll do some, maybe the blue one. If we can actually pick any pattern. Oh, that's a lot to remember. We'll start with I don't know if they're gonna want me to put stickers on there. Alright, well. we'll actually keep that looks a little goofy. I got one part left. Well, I'm happy we didn't do the wood. I ain't simple enough. I feel like the going through was a bit more hectic. Here we go. Semi-auto. Make sure the safety's on. Alright. This one might actually be fun to take in our Jeep Grand Wagoneer. Had one of these when I was a kid. My dad did, at least. I was too young to drive. Sure. We'll do the course. Alright, so now a lot to do here. Wow, this is pretty detailed. See what we can do it here. Oh, so you can destroy things? Cool. Some watermelon. Wow. Look what it did to those bricks. Holy hell. Just decimated it. Hang. And it's cool to see the reset, just kind of put it back to where it was. Really neat. Hill House. Since we've never done this before, we're just gonna do the simple. Alright. How do we enter? Here? Oh, I already shot the wrong person. I'm pretty sure we have to shoot the red ones. Oh, shot him by accident. Pivoted right when I went to shoot him. Oh, that's not terrible. Hit 3 civs. Yeah, kind of figured that. Let's do it again. Now that we have kind of like an idea what we're doing, we're going to the kill house. We're gonna do another one. We're gonna do the same because why not? Why? Don't need an education. Oh, so a little better time. Didn't hit any civs this time. Actually, a lot better. All right, and it gave us a 10, about a 12-point bonus for hitting all the targets, I guess. Sweet. All right, let's do a random one now. This is probably the challenging one. All right. Doing this without paying so much attention to the reload. I knew that was gonna happen. Or like at the end too. Takes like an hour to reload. Man, almost did it in one clip, but I don't think it's enough time. 42 seconds, not terrible. We didn't hit any civs, so we're actually getting better at this. All right, well, that was fun. I like the difference in that. I mean, that's kind of cool and engaging. Now we hope we can make it back without the game crashing, because that would be ideal. Might actually, oh, we can't actually save. That's kind of sucks. Cross your fingers, hope we don't crash. All right, we made it back and we did not crash. Got a little hairy though, and it's the paging, it's the virtual memory. But hopefully something like that will get addressed and cleaned up in future updates. Awesome saw, so it was done. We disassembled it, we procurement, did maintenance, we did assembly, painting, and then of course we tested it. I'm not sure if testing was a requirement for this one, but Grandpa will be happy that his AK was fixed. I don't know why Grandpa has an AK. A little extreme. All right, we are going to send it back for free. And then I think this will be it for this one. So we'll catch you in the next episode. Later.